Dragon Elemental Mech Naga Quillbore. So Quillbore without Murlocs, Mech without Murlocs. Dragons pretty much stands alone. Naga and Elementals pretty much stand alone. Elemental, no pirates, I suppose. So all these are kind of independent. Interesting. We can play Barov. Nothing really for N'Zoth. No Undead, no Beast. Fuck it. Barov is also OP. I disagree. I think Barov is fine. Barov is my #1 highest win rate hero of all time. Just, you know, for context here. Literally #1 hero by a good margin over everybody. I think he's fine in this meta. Not OP by any means. Is that what you meant by fast forwarding the game? I meant go next, actually. But yeah, those first turns, especially on heroes like Eudora. We have a couple little micro decisions, like do you freeze, do you hedge toward a 1-cost spell, that kind of stuff, but we even got a good hit on our hero power. It's just no fixing that game. The turn 6, turn 7. Insta-dead. He's also good tempo. He's not good tempo. He's like one of the lowest tempo heroes in the game. If you're playing Barov for tempo, you're doing something very wrong. No. Bet AI has been designing Hearthstone the last few years. No, I mean, it's just designed around a casual mentality, right? Do fun things. Do a little bit different fun things. Different games, so you have a different path to play the game. High variety, all that kind of stuff. Like, the game is very heavily turned in the last 2 years from how do you counterplay a lot of other board states to how do you play solitaire to make the most consistent board over and over. And that's fun for a lot of people. Yo, what up, party people? What up, Max? What's good, dude? We just go double Tough Tusk? If Jandice was still in the game, would she be good in this meta? I mean, Jandice is in the game, and she's fine in this meta. Not great, not terrible. The fact that you don't know that she's in the game indicates that you probably don't see her very often, which means that she's probably a little bit below average. Not just like the be-all, end-all, one of the top 5 heroes type of thing. Think about, like, when you have 4 hero choices, you pretty much ignore the bottom 50% of heroes. You will rarely ever take them. What? What am I doing with you? What is this golden Tough Tusk nonsense? What is this horse shit? I mean, like, we can bring up stats if you want, for the sake of discussion here. Where is Jandice? Top 1% last 7 days. Jandice 5 or 4.53. So like 4.5 is average placement in a lobby, right? 4.53. Right down here with Mutinous, AFK, Holiday, ETC. Look at Rag coming back up. Crazy taxi. Fucking Azumot. You know, metas are getting silly when people are just playing like, here's my tempo hero power. Oh. I would argue if Azumot's the top hero, the meta needs help. Ooh, spicy. Shelemental not in the game, that means Jandice is in the game. They got rid of that restriction, right? Oh wait, never mind. What you said is true. Your words were correct. For some reason I thought was just thinking elementals, and you literally said the card. Nope, actually everything you said is completely correct. Ignore me. Bofur, what's your opinion on Miami unveiling a Lawrence Fishburne statue? I have absolutely no opinion on Miami unveiling a Lawrence Fishburne statue. Good for Miami. Good for them. I have no input on this scenario. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Woo. Aw. Almost got the tag. What about a statue of AEW wrestler Eddie Kingston? What about a statue made of The Rock? Asking for a friend. I don't read Goldenizers easy enough to do, probably. Let's go for money. I like money. We could just kind of casually get a 6. It's kind of funny. Yo, dude, I like money too. We're basically the same person. Alright. I don't want to burn this on a 4-star. These are brutal games, man. Like, you start up the game and you're like, huh, cool, Hearthstone Battlegrounds, let's play. And you go 6 turns in, you're like, fucking hell, man. What's going on over here? Entire health pool evaporates. I can't take that card. I gotta take the 4-star. Health pool go burr. Alright, well. Now this was an aggressive decision. Definitely not acting like there was no choice here or whatever. Super aggro decision there. Who's Dwayne Wade? I don't know. A guy. Good at putting a ball in a hoop, you know? Is he as good as that guy from Murray State? I don't know. LeBron? That's a different guy. I like how they made like a whole big deal about what was it on SportsCenter today? Players with the same name type of thing. You know you're running out of content when that's what you're turning the content into. When players have the same name, they're better playing against each other. Checks out. That was nice. Staying over damage cap, leveling. That was a good luck moment right there. Well, we're not leveling yet. What are we even doing, Bob? What is happening over here? Is this like the most awkward cooking of all time? We want the Hunter of Gatherers. Because we want all of the health from it. All games are piggy games. I mean, if you force pigs, they are. What if we go Gladiator as well and Hunter Gatherers? And we just dump it on the board? Oh my god, the flashbang. Shield your eyes. Photo sensitivity warning over here. That's a lot of health, bro. It is a lot of health. I don't think you ever debate not taking the Hunter Gatherers. Rest of the cards, a little more debatable. Good hit. Also, just to note, this guy's board is insane as well. This motherfucker's over here like, what more do I have to do to be okay on turn 8? Takes 15 in that spot. Jar of Gems or a random cool bore. Or we could go 2 spells, I suppose. Definitely not Cool Bore over spells. There would be that'd just be nonsense, right? So jar gems, and we think that we're going to do something with Tough Tusk or resets. Value so low. What about surprise? I'm gonna say no in this scenario, but you know, thinking about it. Give it a solid 5 seconds and then go nah. I believe we can get away with this. Dude, the hot air surveyor. I'm not using this because I eat more stats next turn than I ate this turn. Unless I really needed to keep that small stat line. Nice. So we keep Naga, Cool Bore, Dragon, and then something else. And then we go Aggem. That's a solid hit. Yeah, that's a solid hit too. Yeah. Yeah, about that. What are we at? 19 left? One left on you? Well, if I need one more gold, I guess I can do it this way. Is a gold a turn worth more than Reborn on the Whirling? Probably not. Just another turn where we don't spit then. What if we don't use it again and we wait till we have the hot air surveyor for it? That would be some sexy scaling. I don't think we get that greedy, but we might freeze for it. No Tua this turn? Not yet. We're saving up the saliva. Augers. Jar Gems, Macaw, Spirit of Air, Aggem. Let's see how that one goes. That sounds pretty sexy. Everything is Wind Fury, so everyone jars. That's actually kind of dope. Nala kind of cute and shit. I really don't want to get rid of any minions on my board. If I can avoid it. And I can avoid it. Warping would be so funny, but... I don't know why I use the extra gold there. Up front. In my mind, I only had 3 gold and I had 6. There's Aggem number 2. I get 4, 5, 6. All right, so you gotta go, you gotta go. Worry about you next turn. Should look at this just to see if I get gold Aggem immediately. I realize I'm gonna overflow on spells. There's just not a lot I can do outside of selling off the other minions, but I care about this minion and this minion more. So maybe that was spit for no reason, just to burn it in my hand. I don't know about that. Look at these boards, man. This shit's getting disgusting. Well, you're big, but I'm also big. He's got Hot Air Surveyor portrait. That's why he got so big so quick. Thing's nasty. So awkward. The game's like over though, so I don't want to sell it. Pants. I wish this video game wasn't so fucking awkward. Now I need to sell something from hand before I can take the foodie. Wish you weren't so fucking awkward, bud. Tries to find the minion he's going to be moving around, blinded by the light. Eat the Charlie? I mean, why? Just because it's a pair? Like, when the game's almost over, keeping a pair because it's a pair is kind of silly now, isn't it? Like, what are you trying to do? We got maybe one more board that we see. We could take it as a triple, or we could keep Charlie, which is way more stats, and also plays 2 blood gems at the end of the turn, and 2 blood gems on Aggem that plays blood gem on everything else. It reads like plus 3220 to your entire board state. I don't think so. I'd like to get everything tripled though, too. All right, let's see it, Eudora. See what you got, homie. $80 seconds. Freeze roll. All right. That's as big as we get, right? Oh, yeah, we're huge. All right. It's good being the bigger scaler for once. I feel like we're always the person that's behind the 8-ball in these games. We have the better scaling angle. Well played. Thanks. That one felt good. It felt scary. I mean, we keep dropping low, but we didn't drop below damage cap and we leveled straight to 5. Had one turn on 5, then went 6. Oil can's pretty legit, huh? Also, Aggem's just busted, man. Like, this card is so strong. There's so many easy ways of getting blood gems. Bigger pigs? We were the bigger pigs. Feels good.